This program is proudly brought to you by the VAFA Live Official app. With live scores, team stats, player stats and much more. Everything you need for the VAFA in the palm of your hand. Download it from the App Store or Google Play now.
Hi, I'm Jared from CSM. Here at Melbourne University, where De La Salle versus Uni Blues, and unfortunately lost by 54 points. Pete, I'm with Peter Schwab here, head coach of De La Salle once again. Pete, unfortunate loss again. In the first half, only kicked one goal, and that was with Hugh Nicholson. What did you speak to the boys about after half time?
Oh, look, it's a usual occurrence for us at the moment to get beat by anywhere between 8 and 9 goals, so it's not great. Look, effort's there, so you always say, well, reward that. But to be honest, our skill level and skills are many multifaceted thing. Our kicking in general, handball under pressure, drop marks, fumbles, etc., just not up to standard at the moment, and it's costing us big time. It's costing us scoring, and it's costing us getting scored against. So, we think, take everything else away, if we don't rectify and improve our skill level across the board, well, these are the results we're going to keep getting.
Yeah, it was a really hard game. Uni Blues, can't take anything away from them either. They're a really good side as well.
Yep.
Going back, Hugh Nicholson did have a great game with 33 disposals, but also Geordie Nagel, I think he had about 29 disposals as well, so he had a great game. You happy with those boys and a few others? Or?
Yeah, well, Hugh's been our best player all year, and Geordie got injured, but prior to that was very good for us in the midfield, so it's great to have those two, playing well. We got Ruben Hayward back this week, and I thought Ruben was solid across half back, so Jake Williams' second game back. So if we can get some of those good players back into the side and tidy up our skill level, maintain our effort and endeavour, and we'll look forward to each week we play. So it's disappointing at the moment, and it's a big challenge, but we haven't given up, and it'll turn at some stage, providing we do the work and tidy up those things I spoke about.
Yeah, well, it is the first half of the season, the big second half coming for you blokes, I hope. Next week you got St Kevin's. Excited to go and verse them?
Well, it doesn't get any easier, but at least we've got them at home, so we'll see what happens.
That's it. Yeah, no, thank you heaps for your time, Pete. Over to you, Dom.
Thanks, Jared. I'm with one of Uni Blues star players, Jeremy McGill. So, Jeremy, going into the game today, you're obviously playing against De La Salle, who are currently last on the ladder. It's a very tough competition, as we know, but how did you boys prepare going into today's home game against the opposition that you ultimately won by 54 points today?
Yeah, I mean, we really respect De La Salle as a club, and had some really tight games with them in the past, and we prepared like any other game. Obviously coming off a big win last week against Xavier, sometimes your intensity can sort of lack at times, but we sort of think we bring the effort. Our footy will sort of come to the forefront during games like that. But De La Salle actually fought on pretty well, and I know a few of their boys are pretty depleted at the moment in terms of injuries and playing a lot of young kids. So we always prepare the same. But it was a really good win.
You probably had match winners all around the ground. In particular, your defence stood up really well with Connor Lappin and Ben Capra just taking intercept mark after intercept mark, stopping their run. In the midfield, you had Cordy doing what he does with 20 disposals, 3 goals and plenty of tap-outs, but I thought the standout today was definitely Cam O'Shea with 40 disposals and a goal. Yeah. What did you see from your side, playing with those boys today?
Yeah, I mean, Cam especially, he's got a great ability to read the ball while in flight. I think that's why, he played a lot of league footy. His ability to sort of intercept mark, and not only that, when he does get the ball, he's very calm and disposes of it well. So, you can't replace blokes like Cam O'Shea, their experience. He was exceptional. Cordy every week, he just gives his best, and he gets a bit of a hard time from opposition players. They put a lot of work into Cordy because he goes forward. He's really dangerous. In the ruck, he's really dangerous. So, those blokes are both exceptional today.
Yeah. Going into next week, you're against Old Kerry away. So, what will the I suppose, try to keep this as normal as possible, keep the preparation, and just continue this great form that Uni Blues continue to hopefully continue for the year.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, once again, I think Carey, we've had some good battles with them. We played them in the 014 grand final, and they're a good side on their day. But we've had different players come in and out. I think we've had anywhere between sort of 6-7 changes over the last 2 weeks. So blokes like Dave Cummings come in today, Jack Humphrey. And I just think that those blokes are able to come in and the pressure doesn't go down is really important. We might have 1 or 2 blokes who might miss next week too. So there's opportunities everywhere at the moment for blokes in the twos coming up. And once again, it's just been an effort-based game for us against Kerry.
Well, thank you for your time, Drew. We're always looking forward to having our star players of Uni Blues on board, and we'll looking forward to your game next week against Old Kerry.
No worries, thanks boys.
So that's Dom here wrapping up here at Melbourne University Oval. We've seen the Blues defeat De La Salle by 54 points. Be sure to join us again next time here on Complete Sports Management.
This has been another Complete Sports Management production.